3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. I got the legendary Pat back in the building. How you doing, legend?
That's the word.
Man, cool. And you know, I didn't ask you what's your name and where you're from. Don't really want to ask you again, but it's new people jumping the coach every day.
Yeah.
So you mind if I ask your name and exactly where you're from, Pat?
BG Lil Pat, 43rd Calumet.
Most definitely. How you doing, legend?
I'm good, you?
Man, I'm coolin', bro. You know, there's been a lot going on the internet with you lately. You know, I kind of want to jump right into it since I didn't ask you all other questions before in our interviews. You know, recently, it's been rumors all on the internet. Pat got his chain back. Pat got his chain back. I want to ask you, is that a rumor or is that real, Pat?
It's kind of both.
Okay.
It's kind of both type shit.
What you mean by that?
Want me to explain why it's kind of both?
Why is it kind of both?
Basically, I purposely gave my chain up type shit, you know?
Okay.
But our agreement was to give it back and, you know, type shit. When I was done with the situation type shit, to give it back. So he didn't want to give it back, so I had to go take my shit back, shit.
So this wasn't when your chain was gone, nobody literally took it off of you and just took it from you.
I took this motherfucker off my neck myself and gave it to him. You know?
Right.
Nigga tried to play me like I'm little shit.
Right. So, you know, to get it correct, you gave it to somebody, like on some player shit, you can hold it and shit like that, and it wasn't returned back to you. And the internet caught wind of that shit all on the internet.
And they kept going with the internet shit and tried to get some clout off that shit and kept it going type shit, so it made it worse. You know?
Right. You caught a lot of backlash from that though. Motherfuckers was all on the internet saying Pat got his chain took and all kind of that shit bothered you, didn't it?
What? Every time I argue with my sister, my baby mama, the female I'm fucking with, the guy, anybody I argue with since that day, nigga, you let them niggas take your chain, you a bitch, you out the band. It ain't even that I'm letting niggas get in my head or none of that shit. It's just the principle, like, damn, like, you know? And that shit had me, like, not acting like myself, all type of shit. Biggest regret I ever did in my life, I ain't gonna lie.
So is this fair to say this was like some snake shit on your chain? Kind of backdoorish or something?
Nah, it wasn't snake, you know? It wasn't no snake shit, because we agreed to it, but when he ain't agreed to it no more type shit, then that's when it got to some snake shit, because he got internet, you know, all that extra shit. So it was really kind of both type shit.
Right. Not to throw no names out and things like that, but it was a guy by the name of Tay Savage that not Tay Savage, Tay Shiesty, that kind of hit the internet with these stories about your chain and things like that. Now, you know the $1 million question, Pat, was this like you was standing on the block, you walked in a restaurant and you just spotted him or something like that? And... Okay. So shit can happen, shit just happens.
Oh, no.
But you did get that thing back, though.
Motherfucker, right here.
Did that shock you? Was you surprised? You know, not to ask how you got it back, but was it one of those moments where you were just shocked or you knew you was getting this shit back today?
Stamp.
Right. That's wild, you know, not to instigate this, but, you know, I kind of seen the guy who was claiming that he took your chain. He was actually in the interview.
Acting like he took it.
You know, kind of portraying
in some type of way. Right. Niggas crazy.
So you was seeing those interviews and...
I wasn't even watching that shit. Now watching that I got my chain back. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't just listen to folding them videos on YouTube, none of that shit, because I was just so mad that my chain everywhere type shit. That was my biggest regret. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, Pat, we used to seeing you, you know, doing your music. You got videos in the millions of views, blowing up on that YouTube shit. Then all of a sudden, you know, maybe I'm wrong, you probably been hanging around, but we started seeing you with another drill group that started blowing up by the name of M Block, you know. And then they got a guy by the name of Bando KD, he kind of blowing up under that group. Yeah. You know, he went on the interview and kind of alluded that y'all had an issue.
Type shit.
Have that got fixed? Or?
Yeah, that's my boy. Like, we go through shit type shit. Tay Shiesty still my boy, you know? That's my boy type shit, but we go through shit type shit, you know? So that's how I took it, and I took it as like folks young as hell type shit, you know? He young. He was just like me when I was growing up, wasn't listening to nobody, you know? in my own world, you know. So I understood where he was coming from, type shit, in some type of way. But I ain't take it too personal because folks still young at the end of the day, type shit. So it was like, you know, we talked about, chopped it up, did what we did, type shit.
Oh, so y'all did have those conversations.
Yeah, we linked up, got that shit off our chest, you know.
Right. So you did see, you know, I think that's dope though, you know, when guys can fix their issues and shit. You know, the internet took that and ran with that though, didn't it?
Yeah, like we was just ops type shit. Like, nah, we literally a block away from each other, gang. Like,
right.
They on Maplewood, I'm on Campbell. Like, we a block away from each other. Like,
right. You know, even though you did answer that though, but when you seen that interview come across 16 Shot Visuals page, was you a little shocked though?
I knew it was coming. I wasn't shocked at all. I ain't gonna lie. I knew it was coming. I ain't gonna lie.
I was wondering that, but I'm glad y'all guys had the opportunity to speak and shit like that.
Yeah, that shit all.
Pat, I want to know something though. With the whole chain thing, don't that separate the neighborhoods? That cause friction in the hood? Because it seems like these not op guys, these people that you know.
Yeah, it's more friction for sure. Like, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, dude. For sure, hell yeah.
So everybody not gonna be happy with you doing this interview.
20% people 10% gonna be happy that I'm doing the interview. The other 80 gonna be mad as hell. I know this though.
Did you know it's dangerous getting the chain back and things like that? You didn't take that into consideration?
It's dangerous getting it back?
Yeah, you know.
Comes with a lot, shit. That's how this shit go.
I get you. You know, and not to stay on this, because I asked you this though, but you know, you spoke on Bando KD already, you know, so this kind of feel like a Mr. KD, but you know, I haven't seen you in a while, Pat. They can't come back around here no more.
What? That shit was big cap. Big thumbs down. How the fuck I can't come back to my hood? Make it make sense.
I guess personal things, but like you said, y'all spoke that out. I find that dope though.
Yeah, that was nonsense. I don't even know why 16 put that caption up or none of that shit. Like, I don't know, fool. I don't know what's wrong with niggas. I ain't gonna lie.
What's the state of the drill culture, Pat? It seemed like the drill rap game kind of changed a little bit.
Yeah, it's getting worse now. It's getting worse. Drill culture back then was, it was like, how can I explain it? Like, more structure or some shit.
Right.
Yeah, like now it's like, yeah, motherfucker everywhere. Like,
and
you can get killed way easier now.
Okay, what you mean by that?
What? Like, like, I drop a diss song type shit. And this your cousin type shit. I don't know this your cousin. You could call your people, yeah, I'm right here doing an interview, woo woo. I walk out this door, flattered, you know, pancake. And don't even know nothing about what's going on, you know?
Right.
This your cousin though, that I just dissed.
And
what if I really did it, what I dissed about? You get what I'm saying? Some niggas be rap cap, some niggas be really telling the truth sometimes, be really tricking on themselves. But what if this time I'm really telling the truth in this song? You know?
Right.
Niggas don't be knowing who they people is, you know?
That's crazy. That sound deep though. So this shit, everybody kind of like connected basically.
Yeah. Everybody know each other in some kind of way. Everybody know each other now.
Right.
Like back then it was internet. Like this generation now it's like in person type shit. Everybody know each other in person type shit. Not over the internet.
Right.
Like these niggas got each other numbers, all type of shit now.
So it's easy to touch somebody out of this shit.
One call, one little dial.
Right. That's deep. So when people be acting like the back door is fake, that back door shit real.
That motherfucker so big. That back door so big. That motherfucker. What? Your girlfriend put you through. Your girlfriend put you through for 30,000 if she fucked up.
Damn.
Put you right through.
Okay, not to stay on that, but what you mean by that?
Right? Your bitch fucked up, and she know you out here in the streets doing what you doing. You ain't bringing no food to the table, none of that shit. And she need it, and you can't provide for her, she might just put you through to your ops.
That's
them
wild.
niggas that been dreaming about you.
That's wild, you know. I see it though, you know, what you saying, I see it though. You know, the internet love picking up your videos. It seems like every time you post something, I go to YouTube, 20 minutes later, it's on there. That's aggravating at this point, that bad?
Hell yeah. You can't even, you gotta, I feel like John Moran around this bitch. Put no guns on live, none of that shit no more. You got to watch how you move for real. That don't be shit but the police though, you know? It's common sense though.
You feel like John Moran.
Hell yeah.
I feel you on that because recently a video came out. It showed you and PGF Knuckle. Now, for some reason, it felt like the caption was an old caption from back in the day that they put on the newer video. You and PGF Knuckle not beefing this, y'all? Or is there something there that, you know, maybe we don't know about now?
Nah, we ain't beefing. Nah, we ain't beefing. We ain't got shit going on.
Right. Was you wigged out when you seen that he had something about a watch or something like that?
Oh, you talking about, look, this how that shit started. Like, all right. Folks, I caught folks going live type shit about me. I caught the last minute of the live. So once I seen him doing that shit type shit, I'm like, oh yeah, he wanna play type shit, so let's play type shit, you know?
Right. Fans take any interaction, any problem two homies get into it with, they finna kill each other. That's how it go.
Niggas know not to touch shorty around me. Niggas know not to play with him around me, none of that shit.
Right. So it is love there. They got that confused.
That's my dog.
Right. I totally get you, man. You know what I want to ask you though? I don't know if this is a weird question to ask, but I want to ask you this because you know you're related to Cash, you know, and it seems like I like to keep the legend's name alive and shit like that. Is it anything you can tell us about Cash that we don't know? Can you give us a Cash story? You know, fans always ask us, "True, can you ask more about Cash?" You know, he had a lot of fans out here in that pad, you know.
Folks ask, it's so much, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Like one thing about his little, I ain't gonna, let me see. His ass didn't play. Simple. He played, but he didn't play. He ain't play that shit at all. Niggas know who to play that shit, but he ain't play that shit.
Right.
He ain't play.
Cash was a no play kind of
Yeah, he laugh and joke with you, but he ain't play with you.
I kind of caught that sense from him. He was very
like,
dope, cool.
If like this how he is, this how bro is. Like, all right. If you say something to him type shit, he gonna giggle that shit out, but deep down inside, he not laughing or playing. You get what I'm saying? That's just how his emotions react type shit.
Yeah, I kind of got that energy from him that he was a good dude, but he was big on respect and shit like that.
Yeah, he respectable. But you play with him, he gonna play with you. Shit, that's how that shit go.
That's crazy. You know, I asked Young this, but I'm gonna ask you because you were supposed to do a song with him.
I still got the song.
Oh, you still got the song?
I'm gonna drop it.
Yeah, we're gonna get some. So we're gonna hear Cash voice again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is this an exclusive song or is this a verse we heard before?
And nobody heard this.
Oh, so you got an exclusive Cash song.
He put our head name in the song. And that ain't even his homie, you know? He was respecting us type shit. You know? So, yeah.
Yeah,
that was real big for me type shit, you know?
Right. You gonna put a visual with that though? You gonna find a way to put a visual together with that?
I don't know. It's 50-50. I don't know. I ain't even really thought of shit yet.
Right. No, I totally get you on that. I want to ask you this, man. I don't know if I'm coming off too strong on this, but you got a real strong video on YouTube, man. It's a real strong caption on it. Now, I don't know if I'm crossing the line by asking this, but I'm gonna ask this. And if I am crossing the line, I'm gonna cut it out. But what I'm gonna ask you is, it's a video on there with you arguing with some guy, and the topic is about a guy named Boss Smooth. That's a policey video, ain't it, Pat? You don't like seeing that shit on YouTube.
I was fried, gang. That shit was throw it off.
Right. And that's what you mean by John Moran. You get on live, say some shit, they taking the shit in. Yeah. Pat, have you ever gotten in any trouble for something you said online? Somebody ever approached you? Somebody ever wanted to know what you meant by that shit?
Have I ever got in trouble with
Have you ever been in a situation where something you said or did on the internet kind of got to you in person?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
You gotta watch what you say on this shit, bro. Hell yeah, boy.
That's wild.
And I don't do no interviews, hide no more, none of that shit, cause I be saying the right shit, but like wrong wording type shit. You get what I'm saying? Like I put it in different words type shit, and the internet'll switch that shit and make it seem like I said something I didn't say type shit.
Right.
That's why you gotta watch what you say.
You know, with you being related to like Cash and Young, and you done met Duck and some of those guys to be around now. What was your reaction to the Trap Lil Roy documentary about KingVon? You know, they kind of alleged he a serial killer. And a few people from that area that you might know, they alleged, you know, that was in that documentary. How did you feel when you seen that documentary, Pat?
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like all jokes aside, 100% honesty, I feel like they was oversaucing that man's name, like, to the point, like, I ain't gonna lie, they was putting unnecessary bodies on him, like, shit that he probably wasn't even around for. Like, I'm like, damn, they oversaucing this man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, they oversauced him. That shit's scary though, cause if he was still alive, his ass would be locked up right now. I ain't gonna lie, his ass would be in jail. Like, they putting too many bodies on that man. Like, I understand he probably killed a couple people. Okay, that's cool, but 10, 11 motherfuckers, come on, man. Oh, man. From the ops, all 10, 11 of these niggas from my ops. No innocent bystanders, no nothing, just all ops. No, it don't go like that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, you know, I ain't ever think about it like that.
It don't go like they oversaucing it. Some of that shit, he was not around for that shit. I'm not gonna lie. He was not around, gang.
You know, I want to know, Pat, because they do a lot of videos about you, you know, your neighborhood and things like that. Are you intrigued? Do you see the same shit these bloggers and other people see? Are you, you know, do you realize why people love watching this shit, or you just be in the mix of it on notice?
I just be in the mix at the moment, but once I see it, I be like, damn, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I sit back and watch that shit. Like, damn, I was tweaking this day. Like, no, I could have did better. I just learned from my mistakes, basically. Shit, no.
No, that's real. That's most definitely real. You know, I ain't gonna ask you about something I was gonna ask you about, but we gonna pass up on that. What I do want to ask you about, Pat, you know, the violence done been up in Chicago, Pat. It's been a lot of shootings. There done been over 20 people shot in the last couple of days. The city not changing?
Yeah. You got 13-year-olds, 11-year-olds out here playing with switches.
Damn.
City over. This bitch over with. I ain't gonna lie.
How did it get like that though, Pat? I remember there used to be parties on Madison and people used to kick it on their blocks.
I ain't gonna lie, I been here out west, been getting towed up lately. I ain't gonna lie. That bitch probably finna turn to you can't even go out west to kick it no more, cause you gotta think about it, like, every motherfucker out south thinking the same way, like, man, let's go out west and go kick it. Ain't nobody finna be out here. Everybody thinking ain't nobody finna be out here, and you bumping into niggas like, damn. No, don't even notice, like, know what you doing for real, but you really, how can I put this shit, like, everybody think the same type shit, basically, in so many words. Everybody think the same, in some way.
No, I get that. You know, I was watching an interview on Say Cheese TV with Big Folks, and he said something that I think is a perfect question to ask you. He said, the city is way more than O Block and 63rd. He said it's violence everywhere. That's just not where the violence is. Shit happens to you everywhere out there. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. Up north, bussin'. I don't even really hear about up north on the internet for real. Like, whatever they got going on out there, they be getting it on for real. Like, it ain't just O Block and 63rd. Like, our end bussin', like, Cross Western, low end bussin', like, everywhere in Chicago bussin', I ain't gonna lie. High Park bussin'.
Hyde Park?
Hyde Park. Suburbs, Dalton, everywhere you go in Illinois, it's bussin', I ain't gonna lie. They turned into that.
Okay, you said the suburbs. So, do you consider the suburbs Chicago?
I don't really consider it Chicago, because I never called it Chicago, but in some type of way, it's Chicago. Like, it's anything that's right outside of us is Chicago. Like, anything that's close to us is Chicago, I feel like. But it's not Chicago, though. Like, no, they don't call it Chicago, but that shit Chicago, man.
I totally get it. Last question I want to ask you on this, man, before we get to your music, Pat. The chain bag. You know that Durkee had the same kind of chain I got took. You know, you got the chain bag. I asked you before about y'all being on the same rap label and things like that. I find it dope that y'all was on the same label and never caused any problems with each other. So you don't mix business with the street shit. You did catch some people didn't like that though.
I ain't gonna lie, they probably did like me personally. I ain't getting no fuck. I know it's business. Like it's bigger than just the streets. You know,
Right.
we gotta stretch this shit and get to places we need to be in life. You know,
Right.
fuck these streets. This shit gonna be here forever. When I'm dead, when I'm gone, my son dead, gone, everybody gone. That shit gonna still be here.
No, that was the last question, but this one more I'ma sneak in on you, Pat. You and Zay, that's done? That shit in the past, you're over that? And that's always gonna be issues.
Man, he gonna have to throw the when I was playing. This ass a goofy. I don't fuck with dude. Hell no, that shit ain't gonna never be over.
Yeah. Cause y'all did have a relationship though back in the day.
Well, LilZay,
Yeah.
he was cool.
Right.
We used to play football with them niggas.
Right. Music shit changed everything, huh?
Everybody split ways. What can I say? When the projects got tore down, everybody split them ways. You know what I'm saying? Mamas moved over here, this hood, this hood, this hood. So now you growing up in different hoods now. Now you the niggas around you rubbing off on you, so now you starting to be like more like them type shit.
So that project, when people say that the projects tore down, they put people in different neighborhoods.
The government knew what they was doing.
Right. So that turned the city up.
They knew that was gonna. If they kept the projects, we would have been structured still, getting money, rich as hell. It would have been way different. You know, they knew this though. They knew this 10 years ago, 15 years ago that if we keep these projects up, the black people gonna take over. You know.
And what projects was these again?
Robert Taylor's.
Right.
All type of shit. All low end project shit.
Those were dangerous projects. Growing up in Chicago, I heard stories about those neighborhoods every day.
You had to be there.
Yeah, that's crazy. What's up with the music though, Pat? You got some new music dropping?
Yeah, I'm finna drop next week.
Oh,
Got
okay.
another one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I already dropped the audio. I'm finna drop the video.
Okay, so you giving us the visual to what you just
I'm
dropped.
gonna do that every time now. Drop the song, drop the video. Every time now.
Try to get that reaction and shit. That's dope. What's the name of the song that's coming? This video that's dropping? Another. Okay. And you say you got this coming soon. Has it been shot or you gonna shoot it?
No, it ain't get shot yet.
Okay, you gonna shoot it?
It's gonna be shot for I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker for like 3-4 days. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. I feel like we got that little Pet vibe back, you know? I feel like these new songs hitting the millions, Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, no, though, I gotta ask you a question though, too.
Okay.
Was I just acting myself without my chain? Cause look, everybody say I was acting different without my shit.
No, I caught the same vibe.
They say I was quiet as hell. Yeah, no.
No, I caught the same vibe. We getting a full project or you gonna keep singling us out?
Nah, we gonna get us EP first, then the album. No, EP mixtape, then the album.
Okay. Okay, you got a name?
Not yet. Nah, for one of them, Bando Babies.
Okay, Bando Babies. Dope. I want to know though, Pat, are you willing to work with other artists? People can call you up for a feature. You're not fucking with no artists right now.
Hey, I want to work with a couple motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie. I got a couple motherfuckers on my list.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
So you is feature friendly. Somebody can DM you and try to work with you and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay, the budget okay? You gonna charge them $50 million? You gonna work with the budget?
Yeah, work with your budget. However much you got. However much you can work with.
Okay. Most definitely. Give an upcoming artist some advice on this shit, Pat, if you can. They just ran up on you. You know, you done did this shit. You one of the guys that got videos of your own that's in the millions. What's the advice of this shit?
Stay sucker free. Simple.
Simple. I totally get it.
Stay in your bag, not your feelings.
Okay. Got any words to say about anybody who was talking crazy about the chain and things like that? Let me get all them social medias, Pat.
Lil Pat BG, Instagram, Lil Pat BG _ Facebook. I just made a Facebook, BG Lil Pat.
Okay.
Oh, bro.
Got a YouTube channel people can subscribe to?
BG Lil Pat. Oh,
Most definitely. And another dropping next week.
Yup.
Y'all go check out the audio right now on YouTube right now.
YouTube, Apple Music, it's everywhere.
Oh, you got on all platforms?
All platforms, it's everywhere.
Most definitely. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you again, legend.
You too, gang.
It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. Bleh, 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 bleh.
Nah.